What's up guys, welcome back and welcome to some Forza Motorsport. Yes, so we're going to be playing a little bit of Forza Motorsport today guys. Now what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to take my sim racing hat off and look at this. This is not a full-on sim. I wouldn't call it a full-on sim. Now I've seen a lot of videos and I think that's where people are going wrong with it. People, like a lot of sim racers, are jumping into Forza and they're expecting the most realistic game ever because I think it's been marketed wrong. Dan Grenwald says it's 48 times better than Forza 7. It's got 8 different tyre points, and you know, I don't believe none of that. I really don't. I have done a few races on it and I do like it. I think it's great for what it is. Like, it's refreshing to have a nice career mode, you know, and that sort of stuff to go down them levels. So yeah guys, what we're going to do anyway is I'm going to drive 5 different types of car. So we'll drive a front wheel drive car, maybe it's 4 or 5, we'll see. A front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, maybe it's a mid-engine, then we'll go on to a GT3, and then maybe it's on to like a open wheeler style of car, but just to get a good range of how the physics feel for it. That's all I'm bothered about, is a good career mode and good decent physics, you know. I know it's not going to be the most realistic thing out there, but it's refreshing for me. I've played all the Forza Motorsports. My last wheel was actually a Forza branded wheel. I loved Forza Motorsport 4. I thought it was absolutely amazing. So yeah guys, what we'll do is we'll get into the first car. So the first car we're going to drive guys is this thing. This is one of my dream cars of all time. This is the Mark II Ford Focus RS. Now this thing's got a 2.5 litre lump in it. It's a 5-cylinder though. Look, you can look in the engine, man. This is a great little touch. What a great little touch this is. I wonder if you can open the doors. It's like Forza 4 had this. I forget what it was called, but was it Vista or something like that? But look, you can really check out the details of the car. But I just love this car. The green, what I will say is though, the green paint is not really on point to what they do look like in real life. They actually look a lot brighter than this. But yeah guys, front wheel drive. This thing's got 300 brake horsepower. It all goes through the front wheels as well. But this has actually got like trick suspension on it. It uses like a Revo knuckle to eliminate the torque steer, because once you start putting 300 brake horsepower through the front wheels of a car, it's a bit too much, you know. But what a lump in the front of there. Woohoo! Check it. Where should we take it then? Let's take it to Maple Valley, I think. So put your sim belts on. Let's get whirling. Right guys, here we go. The Focus RS. This looks like Forza. Whoa, big botch up. That looks like Forza 7 to me. Straight away, I don't like that camera view, so let's get in. I'm not keen on that actually, but oh my god, what? I tell you something, right? The force feedback. I have played this, right? I don't know if it's been updated, but it actually feels a little bit better than it did, because the force feedback, it's nothing like it, like a Assetto Corsa or EMS2. It's really not. But I don't know, doesn't feel too bad. I've got a nice connection to the front tyres. But graphically, what I will say is, it doesn't, to me, it doesn't look much better than Forza 7. Like, it just looks very similar to me. It does certain places, it actually does look a little bit better, but for a next generation game, whoa, hard on the brakes. For a next generation game, I would have thought it would have looked a little bit better. Just a little bit. Bit the throttle. What is good now is that steering wheel you see on the camera, it's got a lot more rotation in it. Like, it only used to turn about 240 degrees, where now it turns about 360, which is a lot better. Anyway, on the power, that 5-cylinder engine, it's got a decent noise to it, decent grunt. The tyre squeals a little bit loud. Like, I'm gonna have a look to see if I can turn that down a little bit. But what I will say as well, I don't know if I said, is I'm using just total box stock settings in the force feedback and everything. I am running this in 4K, but I'm only recording in 1080p anyway. But the force feedback doesn't feel too bad. But a lot of videos, what I have seen is you've got to fiddle on with the force feedback to get it feeling right. But it doesn't feel, I mean, it doesn't feel too bad. Like, I've got to I can feel a little bit of lift off oversteer there when I'm coming into corners. That feels decent actually. Like it's, oh, big wide. Whoa, that was a moment. Right, lift off, but there, that's what feels weird. When you're coming into a corner too fast, the understeer feels overpronounced. It's just like instant oversteer. Like there when I'm turning, it's like instant understeer until the front tyres grip. That feels a little bit dodgy. But it doesn't feel arcadey. It you know, it really doesn't. It feels quite. I think I've got the AI one way too low of a level. I need to sort that out in the next race, but I've just blasted through there, winter first already. It's only a quick 3-lap race anyway. Right then, but I do like it, guys, you know, and what's meant to be good about this is the multiplayer is meant to be really good. But I haven't really dived into that yet at all. But what a lot of people are saying is they're not liking, like what you've got to do is, like, it's a big grind with your car, the way the career mode works. It's like a massive grind. Like to get into the tuning options, for instance, into your car, you've got to do loads of races to build your car level up. And one thing I'm not too sure on is the practice. You've got to practice before every race. I think you can't skip it, but if you want to do anything to your car, you need to do that practice. But there, that felt decent. That had some nice lift off oversteer there. That felt good. I think I might need to turn the settings down a little bit on my wheel. But that might be the difference. Oh, it's just clicked. Guys, all the dead zones for some reason have been put into the game like automatically, so make sure you go and change your dead zones. That's made a massive difference in the way the wheel feels around the centre. Like, it's lost a little bit of that numbness, because it has got a little bit of a numb feel compared to a full-on sim. Oh, flying into there. Oh, nice. But I like it, guys. Honestly, it's good. It's a good, like I say, I've played all the Forzas since Forza 1. I even played Forza 1, we were winning there a little bit too hot, a little bit of understeer started build, but there, that's not too bad. But if you, like there, like for instance there, that understeer, maybe that can be dialed out in the setup, but I like it, guys. I think it's got its purpose in the sim racing world. It's nice and refreshing to have a game that we can use with a career mode. You know, go through, unlock your cars. You know, it goes back to them roots for me of what race all these racing games were about. It's how I started out. It's how a lot of us started out when you Gran Turismos, all of them types of games. You know, blip that throttle into third. I do need to turn the AI up if I can. But that engine sounds. Forza's always had decent engine sounds, I think. Grip the throttle, but the AI are just gone. Look, we've took off. I must have left them on like a very low level. Revving it out into fourth. There, let's chuck it in. Yeah, that feels nice actually. That feels really nice. I don't know, since I've gotten rid of them dead zones, it's actually transformed the way this wheel feels around centre. Half went wide. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I don't like the camera view, mind. It's sitting far too high and far too close to the steering wheel. I don't know if that's adjustable or what. Like I say, I've just got it. Oh, I've just got it on its standard settings, whatever it comes with. I think I need to turn the force feed back down a little bit. It feels like it's clipping it just a little bit into fifth. I like this bit. Look, Maple Valley classic circuit as well. Oh yeah, come on, and over the line. So next up, guys, I want to drive something rear wheel drive. Now this is the BMW M4. Now I actually prefer the M3 to the M4. I just think it's better looking for some reason. When I've seen them on the road, they just look better. But this thing is powered by, check that out, I love this. This is a great touch from Turn 10, what they've done here, being able to pop the bonnet on every car. But this is powered by a 3 litre straight 6 turbocharged engine. I think it's got about 450 brake horsepower. Don't quote us on that. It's over 400 brake horsepower. But what have I done? Oh, there you can click that. Oh yeah, That's cool, that, like. I like that. So can we go back? Look, what does that mean? I don't even know what the hell I'm doing with the buttons here, guys, but can I go back? Yeah, I can. So it's left-hand drive, this one as well. I just want to pop the door and have a look on the inside there. It's got a double clutch gearbox as well, so we should have some fast gear shifts. So yeah, so where should we take this? I think we should take it to a German track. I don't know if the Nürburgrings or not the big Nordschleife. We'll just take it to the normal Nürburgring. So yeah, guys, let's get whirling. Rear wheel drive. Right, guys, the BMW M4 at the Nürburgring, giving it a rev. Oh, I don't like that camera view. It looks like I'm too far away from the wheel, doesn't it? Look, like it's like I'm sitting in the back seat. But for the video, I think it'll be better, so we're just going to leave it there, hard on the brake. I have turned the AI up a little bit, I think. What? There's loads of Jaguars by the looks of it that we're racing as well. Whoa, AI are mental. Whoa, what is going on? Hold on, can I restart that? Nah, what can it restart? You can't restart, so we're going to have to leave this in. Right then, you can't restart. What? Do you know what I'm going to say with this game, right? Oh, look, nice that it's... I like it, but I feel like Turn 10's rushed this game. I really do. I just think, even though there hasn't been a Forza for all them years, I just think, I don't know, they've just thought, oh wait, they've just thrown this game together in the last year or two, or however it, I don't know, but there's a lot of little glitches, graphical glitches, and it just, really, for me, the game should not get released in this state. Like, it just shouldn't. It just, it's just taken away from the scores that this game should get, you know, because there is something here. It's got a lot to offer in its own way. But I don't. Let us know in the comments if you can't change this camera view, because this is just. Yeah, why would you want to sit in the back seat when you're driving? You know, but let's stamp the throttle. Yeah, I can feel a tyre slip. Force feedback, like I went on videos what I have seen about people on about this game, the force feedback's not that bad. Like, I mean, it's not good, but it's not as bad as people are making out to be. Like, I can feel when the tyres are letting go. It's the understeer what's the worst feeling in it. when you're going into a corner at like a higher speed. But this, I honestly, this feels, I like, it's just typical Forza, you know, like. It does feel a lot better than Forza 7 did. Like, the physics do feel a little bit more advanced. But Dan Grenewald says it's 48 times better than the last Forza, than Forza 7. I just don't believe a word he's saying there. Like, I don't believe that this is built from the ground up. I really don't. Whoa, a little bit of chaos from the AI. But guys, I don't know how to turn the AI up neither. On these just these little free, this is on free play, like, but I like that. That feels good when I'm coming back on the power. Anyway, I don't know how to turn the AI up, but decent engine sounds. Could be better, but decent. Revving it out, top of 5th gear, into 6th, get hard on the brakes. I have got ABS on, that's the only assist I've got on though, just because I'm not using a load cell, but that feels quite tight, the force feedback there. Like, when I'm coming back on the power there, the throttle, I've got a lovely feeling in the throttle. Like, when the tyres are letting go, that feels spot on. Honest, that really does feel spot on to me. Honest, force feedback's a very subjective thing, you know. Everybody likes the force feedback in a certain way, but a little bit of drifting action there, man. Yes, let's go. BMW M4. Oh, I love these cars in real life as well. I would love one of these things. These things are about 80 grand now. Like, I can remember when you could get a BMW M3 for about, I think it was about 45 grand, 50 grand. And now they're about 80 grand. But oh, that feels good though, coming back on the power. Hey, listen, I like that. I really like that. There's nothing the matter with that, like, in my eyes, for a Forza game anyway. People are expecting too much from it. People are expecting it to be the most realistic simulator out as well. I wouldn't call this a flat out sim. Now, I'm not going to call it simcade. I don't like that word in a sense, simcade. It's not simcade, but it is. It's just, it's it's just a lot less forgiving maybe than like a flat out sim. I don't know, but it's, for me it's nice. It's a nice refreshing game to come to and just play when you just want to play a game and do some racing. I'm yet to try the multiplayer. Like, I'm not a big multiplayer racer, but I am yet to try that. But yes, let's rev it out. 5th gear. I just feel like I'm sitting in the back seat, that's all. It has got an FOV slider now, but it doesn't change the camera in the car. It just changes your FOV, the way the cars look on the outside. Oh, look. Well, the AI hasn't changed a lot, has it? But they're a little bit better than Forza 7, but not a lot. Like, it's like they've got blinkers on. And what I will say as well is, look at the mirror. The mirror, what's that mirror? The mirror looks dodgy to me. Looks like all the cars have been squashed. That's what it looks like to me. Anyway, revving it out. Can we get some wheel-to-wheel action with a Dodge Charger? I think it's a Dodge Charger. One more lap. Getting the brakes nice and early. Blip that throttle. Well, it's blipping itself actually. Get it turn in. But yeah, I do like that feeling when I'm coming back on the power. Like, the tyre slip feels really good. It's the front end of the car what feels more vague. Like there, I can stab the throttle and get the rear to rotate nice. I like that feeling. Got a nice weighty feeling in the force feedback as well. The force feedback's not as bad as people are making out to be. It's really not. For me anyway, I'm fine with it. For a Forza, like I say, a Forza game, it's spot on. Like, I'm gonna have a fiddle about with the settings like at some point. And I seen a Gamer Muscle video and he done like a settings. I might try his settings, see how they feel. But I think, but what should happen is with these games, right? Why doesn't Turn 10 just make it feel decent, like from the off? You shouldn't have to fiddle about with settings to get the force feedback to feel half decent. What Forza's done is they give you too many options in the force feedback. Not everybody knows what every little setting does. You know, like there's too much. They've done what Project Cars 1 did. They've given you too much choice. Where really you just need a couple of settings to fiddle with the main ones, and that's all you should really get. Turn 10 should be sorting the force feedback out before it even goes out. You know, but anyway, oh, little kick from the rear in 3rd gear. Get it turned in. It's just the front end. I haven't got much feeling in the front end of the car. I'd like to feel a little bit more bite from the front tyres. Like when I'm turning, you're like turning. Like there, it just goes, I can feel that understeer. The car just wants to wash out wide. I don't know if that's dialed out in the setup or what. Oh, I keep thinking it's the other version of this track. Above the sausage curb. Not bad. Oh, nice little rasp from the engine there though. Oh yeah. Rear wheel drive. Right, turn in, stab the throttle. Yeah, look at that, like. Oh yeah, see, I like that. I really do. Much more involving than a front wheel drive car, I will say that. Is that the last lap? I think it was. Yeah. So next up guys, I want to try something mid-engined just to see how that feels. Now this is one of my favourite mid-engine cars of all time. The Ferrari 488 Pista. Now I was going to drive the Ferrari 296, but I couldn't see it. It wasn't on unless. But this thing's got a 3.9 litre turbocharged. I think it might be twin turbo. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. V8 powered boost. But this thing's got probably 700 brake horsepower. Imagine 700 brake horsepower at your right foot, man. That just must be ballistic. But I just, honest, Turn 10 out of 10 for this. What have I done? Oh, you can go inside the car. What? I didn't know that. So you can you start it? I don't know what I'm doing. But what a great little touch this is. I've never seen anybody mention this in any of the videos that you can just check out. Like for me, I like doing this in a set with Corsa. Just, you know, you can just look. Can you check out the engine? Yes. I like. Oh, great. 10 out of 10. Turn 10. Yeah, guys. So anyway, put them sim belts back on. Where should we take this? I'm thinking a little bit of me jello. Right, guys. I'm gonna go for my 3rd attempt in this car. The AI are absolutely nuts on this game. Dan Grunwald saying this game was rebuilt from the start up. He's so full of it, like, I swear, so full of it, because I remember playing Forza 7 a lot, right? And the biggest gripe I had with that was the AI. AI were just nuts. They just try and drive through you. It's like you're not even there. Like, I'm going to try here, watch, it's going to probably make a liar out of us, right? But I swear, if you make a mistake on an Apex, say, or anything like that, the AI, honestly, they're just bonkers, like. They're just nuts. Whoa. They brake at all the wrong times, but I'm not going to get angry at that. Like, look, I think that what I think Turn 10's done is I just think they've concentrated on the multiplayer more than anything else. I just feel like they've slung the career mode together and just thought, oh, right, that'll do for that. People are more bothered about multiplayer, which I think they're so wrong if they have done that. I mean, I could be wrong, but if that's what they have done, they're so bloody wrong, like. Anyway, back to the mid-engine car. Let's look at the understeer. Whoa! I can't, like, I need. This car is hard to drive. Very hard to drive. I barely got any feelings over the front end of the car. Maybe I've been driving proper Sims too long, I don't know. But that's nuts. Got to be so gentle, come back on the power as well, I will say that. That's not a problem at all, but, right. Oh, actually, the AI seen us for a change. Thank you, sir. You acknowledge that I'm actually there. Alright, look at. I'll give you 1 point. That'll do. 1 point you get. Can I get up the inside of him? No, I blocked his lane. That was right. I like that. That wasn't bad. Whoa, bloody hell, this car's like a fucking bloody Bronco. Look at that. As soon as you look at the power, the thing just wants to slide. What a crazy car. I would like a lot more feeling from the front end though. Right, revving it out in 5th gear, into 6. Get on the brakes. Nice and trail braking off. We'll try and catch that rear end, but then obviously the car's just going straight into an understeer. Short shift into 4th. Right, not bad. Not bad. That was a little bit better. Right, we've got a little bit of heat in the tyres as well. Can I actually? Oh, what have I done? Oh, I don't know what I've done. Oh my god, I've got the telemetry up somehow. Oh man. There, also you press down. So guys, it's got telemetry as well, which is a good touch. Right. Oh man. I'm pressing all the bloody wrong buttons here. There, we're back. Oh man. I don't like this car, mind. The BMW was much nicer to drive than this. Much nicer. The BMW felt a lot more natural than this. You watch, go hard on the brakes, then you turn in, it just doesn't turn. There's a little bit there, then it just, nah. I'm not keen on the mid-engine car then, guys, so we're just going to get the mid-engine car and scrap it, really, I think. It needs, I don't know if it, oh look, it's scrubbing through, coming through the wheel there. Whoa. Like look, when I'm turning in, the car's just not reacting the way you want it to. There, look, then it's gone, then I catch it. Whoa, gotta like cat-like reactions to catch that thing there. If I wasn't on a direct drive wheel, if I was on my old wheel there, I wouldn't have been able to catch that. I know for a fact I wouldn't have been able to. So this wheel is enhancing it a lot. It's making it much better. Right, hard on the brakes. Turn, car, turn. Right, turn in. Feed that power in. Got to be very gentle. I'm scared to stab the... See, remember in the BMW when I was stabbing the throttle and coming out the corners and the balance of the car was just rotating nice. This doesn't do that. This car does not do that at all. Right, down to 3rd. Can we get into 3rd? Turn in. Feed the power in. Short shift into 4th. And flat on the power. There, not bad. Right. There's a look behind you. Right, revving it out in 6th gear. For some reason the red line's not the red line either. The red line, you go way past it. The car still revs out. Right, I want to get on the brakes nice and early. Let's do a dive bomb. Oh, I was thinking about just sending it up the inside of him there. That McLaren as well, that's one of my favourite cars. I did nearly choose that McLaren actually, but then I seen the Ferrari Pista and I thought, oh, let's have a bit of that. Right, and now the tyres are coming up to a little bit of temperature. It does feel a little bit better. It's sticking a lot coming back on the power. It's a lot better there. Right, 3rd gear. Oh, catch the rear again. Mind you, I have got all the assists off mine. All I've got on's ABS, so maybe a little bit of traction, but no, it should be a lot more drivable though. Right, leave it in fourth, flick it back into third. Whoa! I hope that we're driving a GT3 car next, right? And I just hope that they're not as slidey as this. I hope they're a lot more planted with a lot more turning. That's what I'm hoping. Whoa, understeer. Take me down to understeer city where the cars are green and the understeer shitty. What is going on, man? Oh guys, I'm sorry for that one, that was terrible. But there, now we've got understeer and oversteer all at once. No, I am not impressed with this car. Not one bit. Right, turn in, get it into third gear. Right, feed the power in. I'm scared to get on the power the way I want to, because I just spun before when I done that. Right there, look. Like, whoa. That's what I mean. That's just, guys. I'm very disappointed with this car. Look, yeah, thank you very much, Mr. 458 Italia. Big Bosches and everything. Do you know this? I'm glad that this race is nearly over, and I never thought I'd say that, which is saddening in a way. Turn 10, I'm very disappointed in the way he's had an opportunity and he's blew it in a lot of ways. Right guys, so next up we're going to drive this. This is the Porsche RSR. Now I was going to drive a proper GT3 Porsche, but for some reason I've just got the standard edition here. This is on the Game Pass and there's no GT3 Porsches, but I do know there is GT3 Porsches on it, but you obviously do not get them with the standard edition. So yeah, but this is mid-engined as well, but it's pretty much not far off a GT3 car, but this is actually one of my favourite cars in Assetto Corsa and AMS2, so I am quite intrigued to see how this is going to hold up. But yeah guys, the Porsche 911 RSR, I'm not sure where we're going to take it yet, but let's get whirling. Right, then here we go guys, the RSR, we're at Road America, so a good little track combo as well. But I swear, I hope you can't change the camera view, mind. I know I keep saying that, I'm probably doing your heads in saying that, but look at that, we're getting boshed all over already, into fourth. Right, then will this be any better? But look, the eyes just smashed me all over. But correct me if I'm wrong here, right? I was looking for, what the hell, look at the eye. It's like they've got blinders on, isn't it? That's just far too aggressive, that man. I think that's far too aggressive. Right, turn in, up and up. This does feel a lot better, like. But correct me if I'm wrong. I've just been looking at the tracks, right? And I was going to take this to Sebring. I couldn't find Sebring, right? And Spa wasn't there. Is that because I've got the standard edition of this game? Do you need, like, the ultimate edition to get all them tracks? I could be wrong, like, but what's this version of the track as well? Oh my god, I don't know what this version of the track is. I don't know what. Oh wait, never mind guys, we're just going to roll with it. It's just going to be a quick one, this then. I did pick the full track, but we're going to have to leave this in because there's another massive glitch. I did actually pick the full version of this track and it's obviously glitched out. So I was going to restart there and then throw it back in, but nah, I did pick the full version of the track. So turn 10, they've just threw this thing together, haven't they? Like, oh, I'm so disappointed in a lot of ways. Like it has got so much potential, but I'm not saying I don't like it, far from it. But right, hard on the brakes, just a quick one this one, but this does feel a lot better. Now I'm on some proper slick tyres, but as I understand wide, this does feel a lot better, I will say that. But look at that, we're barely going to get the hardly tested properly on this track then, but never mind. But I'm going to have to leave this in because, like I say, I definitely did pick the full version of this track. Anyway, just a quick one, right, get turned in. That feels a lot better, like now I'm on some proper slick tyres, it feels a lot more racy. I've got a lot more bite from the front end, but the rear end of the car feels far too slidey. You shouldn't be able to slide a GTE car like that, I don't think. But I digress. Anyway, revving it out, top of 5th, onto the final lap. Just a quick one this then. Right, we're going to get hard on the brakes. It's a shame I like Road America as well. It's a great circuit, especially for these GTE cars. Oh, that's much better, that. The car's actually turning now. When I'm turning in, the car's actually turning. That feels decent, actually. I could get used to that. I quite like that. Well, it's an oversteer. So now we've got a problem with oversteer. You cannot win, can you? Anyway, revving it out down the straight. Into 5th. Let's have a little look behind it. Got nobody. He's not too close to Bosch what before. This is a bit tricky on your mind, this as well down here, because I'm not used to this version of the track. Oh yeah, that feels good. I like that. The car's actually turning now. See there, I did make a mistake on the apex, but then the car actually turned nice. I have got no traction control on here, but I do think this car uses traction control in real life. But yeah guys, that was just a quick one in the Porsche GTE. Right guys, for the final car, we're going to drive this. This is the McLaren M23. This is the car James Hunt raced, I think it was 1975, 76 roughly. But for some reason, obviously they haven't got the sponsors on, not all of them. Obviously that's down to licensing. But for me, that modelling just looks a little bit off. I don't know, unless it's just different version. But this thing's got a 3 litre naturally aspirated V8. Now this is an engine that derived from the Lotus 49. It was in a lot of race cars from that era. A beast of an engine it is. Absolute weapon this. I haven't drove it yet. I don't know what it's like, but I did say it would drive some sort of open wheeler. Now I did nearly drive Ayrton Senna's MP44. That was on as well, but I love these cars in the MS2, so I thought, oh wait, I'm going to have to sort of try them here to see what they're like. So yeah guys, put them sim belts on for the final time. I think we'll take this down to Silverstone. Right guys, here we go, and this is what I was saying. Check this out, massive glitches. Turn 10 have rushed this on me. Anyway, McLaren. And now here's another test. Let's see if it's the full circuit, because I did pick the full version of Silverstone. Whoa, a lot of understeer and oversteer into turn 1. We've got McLarens, we've got Ferraris, we've got some open wheeler action. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, this feels very slow to turn. See, there we go. Didn't I say I did pick the full version of this circuit, but it's just picked the small. It's like, oh hey, what is going on? They need to massively patch this game, like. It's got massive problems, like. They're not massive, they're just little nip. There's the AI as well. What was that? The AI are just nuts. That honestly, the AI could be the biggest thing they need to sort out, if I'm being honest. Like, turn in, car's quite slow to turn though. A little bit nice, little bit of oversteer, nice bit of rotation actually though. When I come back on the power, that felt decent. That V8, whoa, bloody hell. Check out the AI there as well. Whoa, what's he doing braking in the middle of a straight? Are you for real, mate? God, do you know what it is, guys? I've never made a sim racing video where I've been so like, it's stressing us out in a way, like. It's not a point of that, but my point is, I'm just gutted that they've put Forza out like this, because for me, Forza's one of them titles what I've sort of grew up in. I love Forza, you know, I've played them all. You know, it doesn't have to be the most realistic game out there, or realistic sim. It doesn't, it just has to be good and well put together. Where I just think Turn 10 have dropped the ball in a lot of areas. There's too many glitches. Like, you know, like, why put a game out there? What was that? Like Cyberpunk, for instance, when they put Cyberpunk out, did you see all the problems with that? The problem is, it's money's more important than that customer in my eyes. That's the problem with it. They just get worried about the numbers, making money off the game. That's just my opinion on this. But this has got a lot more potential. I do think it's a great title. I do think it's good. I do like it. It sounds like I'm bashing it, which I'm not. I just want it to be better in those areas what I've mentioned. Right, that's rant over. Right, on the final lap in the McLaren M23. Boshing it into second gear, little bit of power, feeding it in. Nice, that feels good. Look at that, I've got a nice progressive oversteer there. That felt good, I like that. I love these style of cars as well. These classic F1 cars from the 70s. It's just a great era of F1, isn't it? You know, these guys were the boys, man. Oh, right, turn in. Oh, a little bit of oversteer. I think this is the final lap as well. Like I say, I did put the full circuit on, but it hasn't picked it for some reason. But like, revving it out, that oversteer there is lovely and nice and progressive. That felt good. That felt really good. I feel like I've got a nice amount of grip as well on the rear tyres. Right guys, so I think we're going to leave it there then for Forza. We're going to call it Forza 8. It is Forza 8, isn't it? It's Forza Motorsport, but I don't know why they didn't call it Forza 8. But yeah guys, this title, I like it. I'm going to enjoy playing it. I really am, but there's just a lot of little niggly faults where what is that Lotus livery doing on that McLaren? That's scandalous, that. What is a Lotus livery doing on a McLaren? I'm telling you now, the copyright team at Lotus will not be happy about that one, like, I don't think. I really don't. But yeah guys, I think we're going to leave it there. I thought I'd do a Forza video just to change it up. I tell you what, I've had a blast. I've getting a little bit, like, it's been frustrating at points when certain cars, I will say that, but sorry, before I go, I will say this. What Turn 10 should have done is, as well, they've tried to do too many cars. This has got about 500 cars, I believe in. But I just think if they'd concentrated on, let's say, about 200 cars, and you can put more work into them cars, I just think it would have made it a more rounded title. They would have probably drove a little bit better. But yeah guys, I do like it. I'm not bashing it, you know. I do like it. I'm going to go and play it and enjoy it, me. But I just thought I'd make a quick video, you know, like, and see what you think. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed the video. So I think we'll leave it there for today guys. Thank you so much for watching. Gonna love yous and leave yous. Peace from the northeast. Toodles.